For me, it was all about just impact and leverage, right? So for me, it was like, how can I have the greatest impact and how can I create the most leverage, right? And because leverage equals freedom and flexibility, which I didn't have for a very long time. I didn't have the freedom to just decide I'm going to go on vacation and not worry about how my income was going to be affected. I didn't have the freedom the leverage to be able to travel and do different things. So that's really what it was all about for me. So I was just thinking, how can I create this leverage and an impact? And I was thinking about two different ways. I could have leveraged myself out and hired trainers to be underneath me, which I started to do, and realized that even then, the trainers that were underneath me were going to eventually reach the same breaking point. And I wanted it to be able to where I can really have impact within my team, can also have the leverage that I wanted to have as well. All right. So that's where I started dabbling and start playing around with the idea. Like, I have everything systemized and how I train my clients and how I get them to results. Like literally everything I was doing in person, I have it down to a science. I was like, I wonder if there's a way that I can like take this framework that I've built and teach people how to do it themselves. That's really where it came from. Like, how can I teach people how to kind of do it themselves so they can have the framework to be able to maintain the results, right? So to reach out to me to learn that and for me to teach that to them. And then once they have it, it's a permanent solution to have it for the rest of their life versus with in-person training. Working with a trainer is awesome and I loved it, but you still have to continue to at some point work with the trainer to maintain, because the focus isn't on that education aspect of it where you can really do it on your own. I saw other people doing it online that, to be honest, didn't really respect the industry, right? And what I mean, like, they didn't take the time to develop the skills, to develop the knowledge, and really be able to actually help people. So when I started looking at it online, I was like, these guys are killing it and really don't know what they're talking about, but these people don't know any better. So that's what lit the fire underneath me. I was like, I got to figure this online game out. One, because I have real value to offer. I know for a fact I'm very good at what I do. And I've put a lot of time into study, put a lot of time into honing my craft, put a lot of time into really developing the skills to help create sustainable change in my clients' lives. And I wanted to see if I can take that and have an impact with it online, but have a safe space somewhere on the internet where if somebody came into my world, they were working with a true professional that knew what they were talking about and not some random person who just woke up one day and decided because they look good, they can start giving out health advice.
Yeah.
I mean, we
know?
laugh, but that's it, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's the game, right? And that's a shame, because you're right, because the clients, they don't know any better. And that was the trap you fell into when you first started getting into that.
Absolutely. And I know exactly what that feels like. And I resolved to never let anybody who I work with, no matter what business I have, whether it was with helping people transform their health, I'll make sure they never feel that way. And the same with System by Design now, where personal trainers are looking to make that shift. We go out of our way to make sure we go above and beyond to serve our clients. The internet can be a dangerous place if you don't know who to trust and you don't know where to go.